What is up, guys? This is Mac Media Presents here with our second movie review. This time we're doing The Meg. So, in case anyone missed it, basically, The Meg is a new movie released by director John Turteltaub, who has done films such as National Treasure. And I believe I heard somewhere this was a passion project of his, but let's just get back into the review. So, the story about the Meg is there is a group of marine biologists who set up camp in the Mariana Trench. Their goal is to try and find life hidden deeper into the Mariana Trench, hidden underneath a veiled cloud of mist. So, they send this group down to do their research. When the group hits a snag, they get attacked by something and are ultimately left stranded deep under the ocean. So they send in Jason Statham, who plays rescue diver Jonas Taylor, who goes in to rescue this team, one of them being his ex-wife. And unknowingly, while he's down there, he finds out that the thing that attacked them is a megalodon shark. Now, when they rescue these people, the megalodon comes up with them and ultimately starts swimming out into the Chinese Sea and tries to, find dinner. So basically, this team of marine biologists decide to vow to kill this shark to prevent it from murdering innocent life. Now, to talk about The Meg is a very interesting thing because I like shark movies. I've been a big fan of them for quite a while now. There's some that I don't like, such as Open Water, but there are plenty that I do like, such as Jaws or 47 Meters Down was a good one that came out last year. But with this one's a very interesting one because it's kind of like they've taken some good elements from Jurassic Park, good elements from Jaws, and even a really good element from Piranha, which kind of plays into the final scene of the movie. But it's really, really good how they've done it. They've done it in a way that it combines them all into this successful new entity of its own, but at the same time, it has sort of a B-movie cheesiness to it, where you can kind of love it, but at the same time you can kind of see why it's not the greatest movie ever made. The comedy's great. There is very, very funny comedy in it. I was in a cinema full when I went to see The Meg, and nearly every person was laughing at the jokes. Like, there was loads of cheesy jokes, innuendos, and there was just something there for everybody, to be fair. The jump scares. Now, one thing that I've always loved with shark films is when you watch a shark film, the atmosphere is built up so perfectly that whenever a shark appears, you know that you're going to get a scare. And it's because, obviously, when you're under the water, it's silent. All you can hear is the bubbles popping around you, and then all of a sudden, big friggin' teeth appear. And this film did have quite a bit of that atmospheric pressure. One of the big things is, though, with the jump scares, I did feel quite a few times that they were very predictable. And ultimately, that meant that I didn't quite get the scare that I thought I would get, but at the same time, it did still generate a scare. And I think that's good when you have a jump scare which you know is coming, but at the same time, you can still be freaked out by it. I know one of my favourite jokes in the film, just to get back to the jokes, there's this one bit, just to let you know, this might be a brief spoiler here, but there is a bit where they're trying to lure the shark by sending Jason Statham into the water. and he's swimming and he's singing "Keep on Swimming," the song that Dory sings from Finding Nemo. And I don't know why, but the moment he started doing that, I actually burst out laughing. I think I caused pretty much the entire cinema to laugh because I think I laughed out loud first because I think people were sort of sniggering, but they didn't want to laugh. Um, but yeah, so that happened, and like I said, it kind of blends into the whole thing with there is a joke for everybody in this movie. It does apply to all. The final battle though, like the final sequence where the shark goes to a beach. Oh God! Like Jaws was good. Jaws did it really well. So did Piranha. And this movie, it kind of looks at both of them movies and sees how they did their beach scenes, and it kind of takes it to the next level. This movie literally is if Jaws and Jurassic Park had a baby in the modern era. Um, the actors were really good in it. Obviously, Jason Statham was a standout. Um, Same with Li Bingbing, who previously has played Ada Wong in the Resident Evil movie series. But to me, the true breakout star and probably best actress in the entire movie was Shuya Sophia Kai, who played Mei Ling, the daughter of Li Bingbing's character. And, she had a lot of talent. I mean, just the way she was back talking to Jason Statham, the way she was sort of trying to push him and a mum together. It's just some of the dialogue that she comes out with is hilarious. I mean, especially when you consider that she's only like an 8-year-old kid. And so to me, that was worthy of, a standout performance because she outacts Jason Statham in that movie. Rainn Wilson was a disappointment, if I'm being quite honest, because he was very underutilized. I mean, he's not a marine biologist. He's only one of the people who funded the expedition. But at the same time, with Rainn Wilson, you're normally expecting comedy genius. And I don't know, I think he wasn't as funny this time around because he didn't have as much to do. That's just my opinion. Obviously everyone's entitled to their opinions. There was a good use of practical effects in this. Like, there was good CGI. I mean, the CGI on the shark was phenomenal. Just every single thing about it looked amazing. But the practical effects, such as, torn apart flesh and just the blood effects and everything, it was just glorious, especially as someone who grew up watching a lot of movies that featured practical effects. Like, I can sort of tell the difference between the two, and just being able to see them on a big screen movie these days it was really, really good. So overall, what else can I say? The Meg is a really enjoyable movie. I'll probably give it 4 stars out of 5. It's probably one of the best summer blockbusters you're going to find this year. And I do urge everybody to check this out. What else can I say? Except if you like the video, please press like. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell to be notified. I've got some new videos, new content coming up. Some really exciting stuff. And obviously, if you like the video, then I can start making a career out of this more and, bring you guys more content. So, thank you everybody. Until next time.